In 2012, I was a Share client. I was a single mother of 3 boys. When my youngest son was 6 weeks old, my husband at the time had shooken him to the point where it caused serious medical complications, brain injury, and some broken bones, which left him fighting for his life in the hospital. That situation caused my husband to go to prison. It left us without a home due to me losing my job because it was highly publicized. My employer didn't want that publicity linked to their organization, so I became unemployed and houseless with 3 little boys, a 6-week-old, a 5-year-old, and a 10-year-old. I did have family, but they were unable to provide assistance at the time. It was just a little too much for them. They weren't sure how to help or what they could do. Somebody had mentioned to call 211. I called the housing hotline, and to my surprise, they said they had an opening at a family shelter that day. Asked me if I'd like to come in. I said, absolutely. I'm loading up my car now. First one we stayed at was in Orchards, the Orchards Inn shelter. We did our intake. The staff were really pleasant. They could tell that I was terrified. So I'd woken up one morning at Orchards, and one of the case managers, it was actually Dee Sanders, and she wasn't a case manager, she was a program director, I believe, at the time. She had said, we have an opening at a program called Aspire, and you've been referred. And she explained the program to me, told me it was a 2-year program. And she said, I think you would be a good fit for this program. It would give you time to make sure you can take your son to all his necessary doctor's appointments, and so he can receive the care he needs without you having to worry about working full time right now, because she knew I wasn't really able to with going to 3 to 4 doctor's appointments a week, plus taking my other son to therapy. I was just beyond myself. I was just like, thank you. I got referred. We did paperwork. A case manager found me an apartment. They paid my rent for 2 years. The doctors had said that my son would be hugely developmentally delayed, that he wouldn't be able to function like a normal child. And I honestly believe, because Cher gave me the 2 years to really make sure that my son got the best medical care, that I could take him to all these doctor's appointments, I could make sure he sees these specialists. I honestly believe, because they gave me that time, that he was able to get the care he needed, that now he's a perfectly functioning little boy, or young man now, I should say. He's 13, almost 13. I'm just so grateful, because they didn't just give me a home. They gave us hope. They gave us a future. They gave him life, a good life, the life he deserves. And now I work for Share, and I started in July of 2021. Started in an outreach. Now I work for the Affordable Housing Program, which used to be Inspire. I am serving the program that used to serve my family. I decided to work for Share because I wanted people to experience the same hope that I got to experience. I wanted them to know that there are people out there who care. Just because things look bleak now, they don't have to stay that way. What's going on now isn't necessarily what your future is going to look like. The people that Share, they do care about you, community, and our futures. And together, we can make a difference. Thank you, Share, for serving my family and giving me the opportunity to serve our community.